Alrighty there now. A total of 572 years have passed in the U Empire simulator. I think this is our second time lapse in a row where we've had the Empire, formerly known as Britannia, take over most, if not all, the world at some point. They're going through a low point, but I have a feeling if they truly wanted to regain some of the lost lands, they probably would. First and foremost, I see an Anglo-Welsh character, which is wild. And then also a Rugen culture or a faith that traditionally I think hangs out here in the southwest part of Africa, if I were not mistaken. It's somehow an unreformed faith still too. I'm not really sure how that's possible, that a character could own 3 of the holy sites but still not be able to reform the faith. What would they need to do if they wanted to reform the faith? They would only need a couple thousand more piety. But, or is it already reformed? No, it isn't reformed. It's an unreformed faith, which is weird. And they own most of the map except for parts of the Apostle and then parts of Shiviat over here. So this is a first for me, at least. I wonder why. Let's go back in time and see what has caused this situation. So we have a Catholic. We have Emperor Snengus. And then we have Singha, and then we have Malacine, and he gets unseated from his position, and then Emperor Elfin the Mad takes over. He is Rugen. His father before him is Rugen. His grandmother is Rugen. So it looks like they already had a decent hold in England. Something very new to see. So we already kind of went through faith, but let's just make sure we know everything to be true. Is the top faith and Apostle, and then Shivaism, and then another Hindu faith, and then last but not least, Catholicism still hanging on with 91. Let's move on to culture. We always look at culture to see what's going on, anything good, anything interesting. Some Sami, Anglo-Saxon, Anglo-Welsh, probably a lot of different Anglos, if I'm going to be honest. Anglo plus something seems to be the word of the day. Andalusian, Danish. Everybody stayed U for the most part. Britannia expanded into central Germany and Scandinavia, and this little bit of Russia for some reason. Romagna formed its own empire, and then promptly got it destroyed. Well, let's look at government type to see what we got. For the most part, it's one administrative government with a lot of clan mixed in, and feudal for sure. We're gonna look at the development map mode, and it looks like Italy is pretty much the only place that's fully devved out. Parts of over here looking pretty yellow as well, but as usual, it seems like the steppe is super underdeveloped. The southwest is less underdeveloped, and for some reason Ireland maybe was hit hard by a plague, and that's why they're super underdeveloped. But yeah, they're not doing as hot this time around. What did we learn from this little time lapse? As usual, it seems like for whatever reason, I don't know why, but when the Britannians get a couple conquerors in a row, they go absolutely crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row really help them expand. And maybe it's just because they have a nice little base of operations over here, and it's hard to like take over their land. That's why they're able to easily expand across the map. I guess Scourge of God is always a very helpful modifier too. It makes it super easy for them to live longer and pretty much not pay for troops. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so very much for watching this. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, have a good rest of your day. Ciao.